Hi there and welcome to Michael Turlock and Guitar Lessons. In this video here today we're going to look at finger picking with the right hand. So we have, for example, a G chord that we strum, but maybe we want to hear each note individually by a finger picking pattern. And that's called arpeggiated, taking the chord and playing individual notes. So let's move right ahead and look at the pattern with the right hand. So what we're going to do is what's called a 3/4 timing pattern with the right hand. We're going to put the thumb on the top string, and we're going to put our first finger on the third string, our second finger on the second string, and the third finger on the first. So with your eyes, you really want to focus on this because you want to train the fingers to be in the spot where they need to be, and then you can actually look away and get used to the muscle memory that you're developing. So we have 6, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 6. So we're going down the strings and then we're coming back up. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and. So that's a 3/4 time. So if we want to play in common time music, which is 4/4, which is predominantly most of the music, which is a relationship with time signature in most of the popular music that we play, we actually want to add in another beat and another offbeat. So in that case, we would go 6, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 6, 3, like that. So again, that would be 6, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 6, 3. Now count that out. So we have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So that's the pattern that you want to practice with your fingers in the right hand. Now, when we pick that, it can feel like the right hand is no man's land because it's really not anchored to anything. Like the palm's not down. Some people will put the little finger down like that and pick. So you want to use what feels good for you. What I do is actually either be up in the air, because I've been doing it for such a long time, or I put my palm like that and I just have a sense of anchoring. So it's thumb, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. And don't be in a rush to get speed, right? It takes a while to develop that muscle memory. So that's the 4/4 pattern and the 3/4 pattern. So what also we can do is we're going to keep the 3 fingers for now on the bottom 3 strings and do that arpeggiated picking pattern. But we can also practice alternating the thumb from the 6th string to the 5th to the 4th. So that's your next practice after the one I just showed you. So now we go 6, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. And now, this is a 3/4 time, we go 5, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, and now 4, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then back to 5, 5, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. So you have now I gotta look away because I'm used to feeling it, so we have. So that's the 3/4 time pattern. Now to do that same exercise with the 4/4 time, what you want to do is go through a full measure and count it. So you have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now after that, I simply bring the thumb down to 5 and repeat the same pattern. And now go down to 4. And then back to 5. So the whole thing is. that. So that was done a little, quick. You don't have to be that quick, obviously. But just remember to take it slow. That's one measure. Now switch thumb to 5, and that's all you do. Everything else is the same. And again, I'm staying anchored here. So, whatever gives you that sense of knowing where you're at with your right hand, whether it's little finger anchored here, thumb like that, or you like to stay up like that, that's up to you, whatever feels good. As far as using the fingers, what I do is, a lot of people will keep their fingers quite long and use them as finger picks. I find that just through life that sometimes the fingers aren't smooth enough, and we develop little ridges, and I find that the string gets caught on the fingernails if I have them too long. So what I do is actually use like the side of the finger, a little bit of fingernail, and also a little bit of finger. It's almost more finger than fingernail. But again, you want to find what works, really well for you and what you like. After you feel good about the picking pattern, you can throw in a G major chord and try that with a chord. And do the 3/4 pattern. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and then of course you can alternate the thumb down to the next string. So you have 1 and 2 and 3 and 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 so on. So you have that's the 3/4 pattern. The 4/4 pattern. Just like that. So that's today's lesson, and that's a really, really cool pattern to work with. There's other ones that I can show you down the road, and others you can learn from other guitar players too. The cool thing about music is never ending. You learn a lot from everybody else. You have ideas come in that you bring as your creative process starts happening with music. The more you play, get playing that musical instrument, whether it be guitar, bass guitar, clarinet, saxophone, violin, whatever, all piano. Music is so good for the soul. I've done a lot of things in my life, and I love guitar. I bring guitar wherever I go, and you start writing your own music, and you take it up a notch as to even understanding more about yourself. So have a lot of fun with that, and remember to send me an email at musical1@telus.net. So that's musical1@telus, TELUS.net, and I can give you a free intro lesson. See what it feels like. We can do online Zoom lessons. I do prefer to be one-on-one in person, but a lot of times that's just not possible for you or for me. So let's do what we can and get you in the direction you want to go. So take care, and we'll see you in another video.